Hello everyone, welcome to the third episode with my motorized bicycle. In this episode I will be trying to make my bicycle go faster than the last episode, but in the last episode I said that the tire pressure was low, which it wasn't. It has the perfect amount of air in the tires. I do want to add to the list though, number 3, which would be that the bike is sucking air, which causes it to go slower, and we're going to need to fix that. We ended up drilling holes in the carburetor, which I do think that helps a lot. I have seen it to where people took the air filter off completely to get more speed, but I don't want to do that because it has a risk of actually getting particles and dust or rocks into the carburetor and tear it up. Which this part of the process wasn't too hard. The only thing that we encountered was that the cap wanted to keep spinning because of the drill bit was getting hung on the edges. So this is what it looks like with all the holes in it. It doesn't look too bad. Then I started to put it back together. I put the air filter into the carburetor head, which then after that I put the air filter guard on so it protects it from actually going into the carburetor. Then I screwed everything back in, made sure it was tight, and I was good to go.
In the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's not.
Which, in case you couldn't count, we put 4 holes in the carburetor head. That should be more than enough to get more airflow into the carburetor. Wow. Spilling. So here I was getting ready to ride it down to my grandparents' house, but then I noticed that it would not start. It would not crank the motor, and something wasn't going. At first I thought it was just a choke. Not wanting to start the motor in one go, like usual. But then I realized that the carburetor was broken, and there is too much air coming in, not wanting to start the motor. So I couldn't ride it at all. We was gonna have to fix it. The carburetor broke again. So that's what happened. The whole carburetor just fell right off. So I'm gonna need to use Gorilla Tape to duct tape it. I know I probably shouldn't be doing that, but I am. See if it worked. I think the gas is eating up on the pipe right there. So this is where it broke. So my dad's gonna take this part to work, and he's gonna try to create the same thing. Same exact thing, but sticks out and comes over this way. So he's going to make it out of metal because the gas is eating off the PVC pipe. So our rigging didn't work. Well, it lasted for a little while, but the gas is eating off the plastic pipe. So all he's going to do, I'm going to have to take this off and then put it back in there. Give it to him to work tomorrow. Allen wrenches, I need those. I think that might work. Grab that one case.
Into the night, I raise my hand to the fire.
So my dad finished the carburetor, but here's the side-by-side view of the original and the new one. We started putting it on the bicycle, but we realized that the carburetor would not fit on the new piece that my dad made at work, so we had to grind off some of it to make it fit. And after we did that, it worked perfectly fine. So I got the app on my phone for the speedometer, and I decided to go ride it with the speedometer, which, to remind you, I can't see the speedometer. It's in my back pocket. But I actually hit my personal best, which was 29 miles per hour. Which actually wasn't going down the hill, it was going on a straightaway, which is pretty good. It's starting to pick up speed because all the air going into the carburetor, which I do believe that the holes in the carburetor did help. So my average speed was 15.4 miles per hour, which I think is a little worse than the last episodes, which was 16, or a little over 16. But I do believe that's because I have been stopping at stop signs this time, and then the last time I just yielded instead of stopping completely. So my top speed was 29 miles an hour, like I mentioned before, and like I said before, also is that it surprised me because it actually, I did not achieve this going down the hill like I thought originally. Now my dad, he beat my top speed and he went 30 miles an hour. However, the app I was using did not save his time. Ooh, it's hot up here. It's really hot today. I'm gonna do a wheelie. Hopefully. I can't do a wheelie on this thing. So I forgot to mention that in the first episode, the older couple that I was talking about, they took pictures of me. Please subscribe if you don't want to make this guy sad. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe and like.